Y'all ever hear the phrase fight or flight? Well, you have to think about that when it comes to your purpose. Either you're going to fight for your purpose or you're going to run from your purpose. Which one is it? A lot of people don't even know what it looks like to fight for your purpose. Okay? Fighting for your purpose can be praying to God over your purpose, even though you may not even know what your purpose is yet. Okay? Because a lot of times we don't even know what our purpose is yet. Okay? Fighting for your purpose could be researching your purpose, getting more into it after God has revealed what your purpose is. Okay? Fighting for your purpose is when everybody else is telling you that this is not for you, this is not it, that you keep going no matter what, that you keep fighting no matter what the circumstances is or what's stacked against you and your purpose. You have to fight for your purpose, okay? Because the only other option is to flight. Fight or flight. Either you gonna fight for your purpose or you gonna run from your purpose. Now you could try to run from your purpose that God has you here for, but that does not mean that you're gonna get away. God put you here for a reason. Okay? Do not run from what God is telling you to do. Do not run from the vision that God has given only you. Do not run from the gifts and talents that God has put in you to establish your purpose, to fulfill your purpose, to walk in your purpose. Do not run from what is inevitable because God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? You have two options, fight or flight. And when you flight, that just makes you go all the way around every blessing that you were supposed to get, all the way around everything that God already had for you, but you missing out on your blessing because you trying to run away from what God has for you because you don't know how to accomplish it. You trying to run away from what God has shown you because you're a little scared of how it could turn out. You trying to run away from what God has for you and is putting into you because you don't feel worthy enough. You don't feel like it's worthy to be your purpose, that you're worthy enough to walk in this type of purpose. When in all reality, if God put it in you, then it's for you. If God put it in you, then you can get through it. Okay? Do not run from what God is trying to do with you, through you, and for you. Okay? Jonah from the Bible had to learn the hard way. Okay? He wanted to run away from what God is telling him to do. He wanted to run away from where God is telling him to go. He wanted to run away from his gift, his purpose that God put him here for. He wanted to run away from what God has put in him. And that was not about to happen on God's watch, okay? Because his will may be done on earth as it is in heaven, okay? Jonah had to be turned back around. So when he went into the belly of that well, okay, he had to be set down just for a little bit to think about what God is telling him to do, to realize that he cannot run from what God has put in him, from what God has for him, and he cannot run from his purpose on this earth, okay? Because at the end of the day, we are here to serve God. We are here to fulfill His will. May His will be done. Not what we want, but what He wants for us, okay? Because He already planned our lives. We have to be obedient in every way that God is telling us to do what we're supposed to do. Obey what God is trying to show us. Do not be afraid because it looks scary. Do not be afraid because you don't know it and it's uncharted territory. God will guide you. He will be with you, okay? If he tell you to go somewhere, trust me, he's going to be with you on that journey. If he tells you to do something, he's going to be with you as you learn how to do it. If he tells you to move a certain way, trust me and you, he's going to show you how to move. Do not run from what God has for you. You have a purpose. You have a reason to be here. Walk in your purpose and let God use you. I pray this helps someone today. Have a blessed day, guys.